Yes, hello everyone. How you going? Hi everyone. How you going? Over there. There we go. Perfect. How are things going? So today we are here at the Ocean Monument and we are going ahead and organizing it. So we are setting up things that just go ahead and automatically... Oh. Invisibility potion very quickly. Go ahead and make walls for us so that we don't go ahead and to do this all day. So we will be listening to pistons a lot. So actually let's just turn the pistons down a bit. I think will probably be a good idea. I think that's maybe they're friendly creatures or blocks. Let's try either one of those. Whatever one that was, it did the trick. So we can also go like this and fill this in, because basically what's going to be happening is we've got a doohickey that we can go ahead and put in over in the front. Yeah, we can go 1, 2, and a one there, and grab a one of these, slap that in, turn it around, 2, 3, like so, and then one of this, a book, and regret we are short. Oh. Like that, and then sand goes in, and it would help if we powered this. That would be very helpful in this situation, powering such things. Looks so weird just seeing an invisible arm. One of that. And then one of these down below. And earlier. Does not want to work. There we go. Perfect. And then one of these. What this will do is it'll just set everything going quite nicely, and we can make sure that none of the stuff basically ends up in trouble. Or, you know, we can run out of sand. Both are equally happy and easy. Or, you know, we need to add more windmill pieces. This should be enough. Pretty sure that's enough, right? Yes, there we go. Perfect. And that gives us a free wall. And we'll be able to fill in everything else later. So as that fills in, we'll have to go ahead and patch up anything else, like when we have these stair bits, we'll have to put in a layer of whatever, and that'll just chug along and be fine. If we grab... Oh no, our rockets are here, we're fine, we're dandy. Gucci. Some elytra, some rockets. This was not ideal. Ah. That was also not a smart move. Okay, new plan. Let's do it in the smart and ideal way of doing it like this. And we'll grab some sand so that everything works out. Meow. Because we have the smart idea of a respawn anchor, a whole bunch of sand, and a bed that we can sleep on. So there is no getting messed up here. Boop. Now, the reason why we're doing this way rather than getting messed up and doing it manually or anything else is one, it is so much easier doing it this way, and two, Young's ocean monuments. Huge! Look at this! Oh, that's out of sand. Yeah, enjoy some sand. I think I need sand. Actually, you sound like you're full of sand. Yep, you're full of sand. So, doing it this way means that we won't have so many problems long term. Like, we'll be able to actually go ahead and be like, yes. Although, technically, we won't need so many layers. We'll probably be able to just go ahead and build from here, which won't use so much sand, which will be good. Hey, go for us. Although, trying to build on top of the walls and a lot of these half slabs, that'll be a little bit of a pain, but it's something that we'll have to live with, because it means that we'll have to go ahead and do some pre-plan. Replacing? Yes, that is the English involved here. So I figure what we'll do is we'll block it out 2 chunks by 2 chunks, and we'll set it draining. Because if we do it that way, then while it's draining, we can work on the next chunk. Yep. Although that will be concentrating all the guardian spawns in one area as we get further along. But such is life, and life is what it is. Look at it. Look at the guardian in its natural habitat, doing the swimming thing, and appreciating life, the universe, and everything. And at least we have done the smart thing and made sure that our spawn is located nearby. So we won't exactly be running into too many problems unless they decide that we don't want to exist here. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Or, you know, getting wet. Because what we can do is we can come in with hoses and have it all just be slurped out, and that should be good. Do. But we are going to really need to do the temporary thing of doing the things. And I'm kind of thinking that after we drain all of this out, what we can do is we can go ahead and basically turn it into a perimeter and do really cool patterns and stuff. I think that would look good. Oh, invisibility. And I think that would work really well. Okay, so the way we do this is we put one of these this way, and one of these that way. Would be even better if we did it the right way. So we got one of these this way. Wrong way again. That way. That way. Brilliant. So it goes tick-a-tock. And then we wish we had other thing. Where is the other thing? It is one of these things. So this thing starts sending you all sorts of places if you don't have an extra thing. Like this. Hey, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? And if you're not using create, all you have to do is sort of stand on top of this and then just spam and go like this. But if you're using create, what you can do is you can go ahead and add a deployer. And I think that works, personally speaking. It makes life easy. It's simple. That being said, this is really easy. It's simple. It's nice. Boop, boop, boop. And then all you have to do is go ahead and remove like these 3 blocks and do it all over again. Boop, boop, boop. Or if you really wanted, you could remove these 3 blocks and then you wouldn't have to waste sand. Which I think works, but hey. I just exist in the water. Can we get this? There we go. Perfect. I did not consider putting the sand down in this one. Can we just... Okay, next time plan, we don't do it this way. There we go. Maybe one more? Like, in theory, doing a flying machine would maybe be faster? I'm honestly not sure if doing a flying machine would be faster, but honestly, I kind of think doing it this way is fun. Like, boop, boop. Because, like, it's a good balance between simple and fun and efficient. And I think when doing big projects, balancing that sort of thing is important. Because otherwise, it's like, oh, my efficiency! And then it sort of takes the frustration out or fun out or something like that. Like, it's just like, ah. And it can get to the point where it's just like, why? Oh. Piston. That is going the wrong way. Wait, can we turn? We cannot turn pistons like we can turn create stuff. Because when you do stuff like that, and you go for the conventional way every time, it's easy. But I don't think that doing things the conventional way every time... Why is that falling? Oh no! Okay, apparently we are going on a new line. This is not what was intended, but apparently it is what we are doing now. So let's just mark out our new line so that we do not lose all of our blocks. Ooh, okay, there we go. All blocks marked out, safe and sound, easy peasy. But when you go ahead and you go ahead and follow the safe and easy road, like sometimes you'll find it's the right way for you, but sometimes you may find that no, it's not, and that it's actually kind of soul-sucking. And no one can really tell you if what is and isn't the right way for you except you. And it's kind of... it can be hard. Hello, Mr. Guardian, how you doing? Sometimes that long decision-making process of, is this right for me? Isn't this right for me? What am I doing? Who am I? And I suppose that's what life is. That is part of life. Being like, do I exist? How come this exists? Why? Oh. Because I suppose otherwise life would just be a boring, bland mess. That everyone follows the same path, and if everyone followed the same path, then no innovation would ever get done. All of the sand. All the sand that we have run out of. That is a good thing we have. Did we put any in here? Okay. Some of that. Some of that. Wait, where's our wings? Are we still... Oh, no wonder the Guardians are sometimes taking interest. Apparently, we wear wings. Oop. If we wear the wings, then the Guardians can technically shoot us, which is not ideal. There we go, we have sand. Because if they do shoot us, then that is going to hurt a lot right now. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. One, two, three, four. Perfect. Lovely. Ideal. One of those. Oh, one of these. Back there. I regret nothing and everything all at the same time. Thank you, Guardian, for reminding me to drink my potions. I suppose it's stuff like that. Like, having potions and stuff. Consumables is always something that's just like, do you remember to drink it? Are these important? I'm sure for some players, it's like, I remember every consumable I have in my inventory at all times. They exist in my brain. But on the other hand, it's like, oh, how would you remember to do that? Is it a superpower you have? I just don't understand it. That is going the wrong way. Oh. I want that way. No. You need to bring that back. There we go. Boop. And a boop. And let's just have some food before we regret life. And then... I'm not even holding anything. You should not be getting aggro at me. Okay. And then we also need... piston. Like that there. Actually, getting ourselves somewhere to stand on would be wonderful right now. Is all this falling in place? Yes, it is. This is great. And the good thing is that this is all shallow, so the tool that we're going to use will be able to suck this out really easily. Because what we're going to be using is some create tools to just disappear it. Well, it should be easy. It worked in creative mode, so it should work here, right? Fingers crossed. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. There we go, perfect. Although cleaning up the sand later, I'm not looking forward to it, like, at all. This is so much sand. I think we might wash it all. I don't remember what sand turns into, but I'm sure it turns into something useful, so there we go. Do. Maybe we just do this. Do. There we go. This is fine. Perfect. Our first section. Yes. Okay. And yep, all of that's attached. Okay. So what we need to do here now is we need to break out our backpack and we need to look inside. We grab one of these lovely minecart contraptions, a lever, which we have, and a rail, which we also have. We grab this, we slap it down. We regret nothing as we also grab one of these, one of these, and one of these. We go, boom. This is pointing the exact... Wait, can we? How does one turn one of these around? I had not considered the fact that turning one of these around is not ideal. There we go. Okay, that should all turn around. Or maybe I need to pick up my contraption. How does this work? Okay, this should probably turn around. It does not. Okay. Maybe we pick it up and then do it all over again. So if we turn it on, pick it all up, and then put it down. I think this is what we need to do. Place. This is out to get me. Huh? Okay, there is problems here. So what is supposed to be happening in this pipe dream is that this magically shows up, pops down, and we have an easy peasy, lemon squeezy, automatic water filter that removes all the water that ever exists because we are smart people that have rails that come in, show up, and don't... Yep, that picks up. Okay, there we go. Wait, what? Wait, come back. What is that? Ooh. What? Rotate? Okay, there we go. So now we should be able to probably slap that. This is still the wrong way. Okay, maybe we go like so. And then like so. This is not working. I give up. We're just going to rebuild this slightly around. This is the right way to do things. As long as we don't get shot by guardians as we're doing things. So, we'll start with... I just don't understand it. Boop, boop. We'll start with the easy part. Putting down a platform so that we can stand. This is the easy part. Platforms. We need platforms. Everybody needs a platform. There we go. Perfect. We're smart people who have smart ideas. Sometimes. Oh, wait. I'm a smart person who had a smart idea. We don't need to turn it round. We just need to put it on a different place. This is the smart idea. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 3? Okay. Then I want these back. And then I want these back. And then we need to put... I don't remember where these bits go. I spent hours trying to figure out how this put together and I've forgotten how it went together. Oh no, how did this go together? Okay. I think this went over here. Yep, that looks right. And then the windmill bearing went on top. Yep, that looks right. Okay. That would mean that we have this bit connecting here. Okay, yes, we're saved. And something screwball went here. Where is our ridge? We need to turn this around. Okay, that goes there. And then this goes... Okay, yes, this is correct. Need to push the cart back in. Or apparently pick the cart up. Put the cart in. Turn the cart on. Okay, we have all pieces present and accounted for. Correct. Great. Pick the cart up. Pick the machine up. Pick the rail up. And transplant it. And put it over this side. This is the idea. We need to turn off the jig-a-jig thing. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our invisibility ran out. Forgot about that. Oops. Okay, let's try this again. So now, if we go ahead and we put a platform where we can stand, we're invisible, we've got nothing on our heads, so nothing can get grumpy at us right now, but now we've got... Wait, can we... Now that should be the direction that everything's going. Then we... Yes! We've got it! This is perfect. This is great. This is ideal. Did I remember to bring Oh, okay. I think I have forgotten to bring a very important part for this. Oops. Okay. We may have to go back to base. Let's just nudge this forward ever so slightly. Oh, and we need to actually make this an item rather than other thing. So what we need to do is we need to put this... Oh, you're joking me. No. Come on, you're supposed to... That's not fair. Rotate, please. Okay. This isn't cool. This isn't fair. What we're going to do is we are going to rebuild you from the ground up. Just... Why is this doing this? I don't understand anymore. I don't understand this block. Okay, if we pick this up, and we go like this, and we plop it like this. Wait, if we go put this way, and then we put... Okay, I'll take it. You know what? Let's just do it the easy way. We're going to take each piece one at a time. We're going to do it like so. So that connects to there. We're going to remove this and this and this. So now we've got this going here. This going here. These two going straight up. And that around. That immediately behind. This is so confusing. I don't understand. Why do I do this? That goes in there. And then we have the little one. And then we just need to move this over to one side. Why does this do this to me? That in there, that over there, and then all the sails. Like, it's fine when you're transporting, what's it called? Spawners are fine. All you have to do is go ahead and just walk and push the block around. That's fine. That's dandy. That's peachy even. But no. Apparently, when you go ahead and you make your life difficult like this, no. No. Okay, so this should all be tickety-boo for being turned on. So if we go like that. Never mind. We need to see if we have glue. We have no glue. Okay. So we need to actually go back home. We also need to put our elytra back on. Elytra! Oh. Okay. And while we are not dealing with that, we can turn off our chunk borders and not have to deal with the annoying squares. Okay, so we can head back home to the villages. We can go ahead and grab some super glue to fix our super sticky problem. If we have it, and we need to grab the hand crank. And that should be everything we need from here, right? I think that's everything. Because while that's doing its thing, we can, while the water is emptying, we can set up for setting up the next area. And yes, the melon farm is obscenely large. We like it that way. It's overcompensating. I'm thinking maybe that one day we will build a melon statue or something like that. Yup. things off. Okay, so if we take the glue, we can actually see where it's not supposed to be glued. In fact, that's pretty much everywhere that's not supposed to be glued, but that's okay. So the only things that we need to fix up now is this back bit, where what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this cobblestone, popping it here, and then grabbing a piston and plopping that there, and grabbing the redstone link that is not here. I see. I think we forgot to craft these. Okay. Back we go. Also, if we ever need a break, we can go bug those guys. I think they will enjoy being bugged. Hi, Falcon! Yeah, that's totally fine. I hope you enjoy your time. So I'm thinking, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up a hopper clock. I'm thinking just in the middle over there. And we can go ahead and... what we can do is we can go ahead and set it up so that we can have every single pump set so that it'll remove the water at the specific speed needed. I'm pretty sure we ended up putting a whole bunch of... Aha, there they are. And here those are, so we'll be able to slap this and this together. This and this together. Redstone link. Oh, okay. That is the wrong kind of casing. But basically what redstone links do is that it's wireless redstone. We like some good old wireless redstone. We won't find this here. We'll find it in here. And I figure we can always make more and use less. So there we go. They can go ahead and live in the box. And I'm sure we'll use some at some point. Ba-doop. Ba-doop, ba-doop. So basically, by doing that, it'll mean that what's going to happen is we set up a hopper clock. Speaking of which, do we have the parts for the hopper clock on us? We do not. This was a wise idea to look at that and make sure that we have that, because I know that we made them. I don't know where they went, but we have we have one redstone piece. We only do need one redstone piece, but I think we need more dust. We need 2 comparators. I don't see any comparators. No, I do see 2 comparators. There we go. Perfect. 2 comparators, 1 redstone, a couple of bits of redstone dust, a hopper, some random blocks, and everything else. We're perfect. I think we've got everything we need. As well as some junk blocks, because we got the timing that we need is like 22 blocks, I think, if I remember correct. Yes, my notes say 22 blocks. It's like, I was busy testing it out for like most of yesterday, and I was like, is this the right amount? No. Is this the right amount? Yes! By the end of it, I was so confused. My notes were just everywhere. And I was just like, I am beyond confused. I do not understand what's up from down. There is just left, right, and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the hopper clock in the middle, up here, so that it doesn't get disturbed. And we'll be able to send the redstone signal to pretty much everywhere. Oh, oh, oh. Do. And by doing that, it'll make our life so much easier long term, because we won't have to go ahead and build a whole bunch of different places. Or places is not the right word. Different possibly circuits at different points, so that it means that everything is hooked up to one circuit at one point and everything's hunky-dory. So those go there. Those also need to go back further, like that. And then we have the sticky pistons, which, for pity's sake, we have left the sticky pistons behind. Everything is getting left behind today, it seems. Let's just build the rest of this while we are missing the sticky pistons. It seems that that is the only viable option. So we're basically going to have sticky piston there, sticky piston there. No, that goes there, and then the redstone dust goes there. Because an echo hopper clock is probably the only redstone circuit I can reliably make at any point in time. And I find that it covers like 90% of my redstone needs. Because, oh yes, you want to cover a short period of time? Just chuck in a couple of items. If you want to cover a long period of time, then chuck in all the items. If you want to cover like 100 hours of time, go 2 redstone hopper clocks. It's great. 10 out of 10. Although it is probably not the most efficient, but I think like doing things that way it works for me. Alright, let's see where our pistons have gone. Like, for surely we have our pistons somewhere. Please. Ah, there they are. This is great. And there are our spare pistons that we were supposed to take in the beginning. I had forgotten that we were supposed to take those until I saw them. That kind of reminds me of one of my D&D. Oh, the rest of that scaffolding. One of my D&D groups a while ago, they ended up having a one-shot adventure where they went on an adventure where one of the noble families, they had a bit of a problem where their daughter had been kidnapped. It was terrible. It was heartbreaking. And they hired the adventurers to go find out what happened to their poor daughter. Their poor, poor daughter. And so they went off and they were allowed to go and investigate, etc., etc. And they found out that one of the guards had been also disappeared. And so they were like, aha, the guard did it. And so they tracked everyone out through the forest. And they found that, yes, there were indeed adult-sized footprints. Oh, there we go, everyone's back. Okay, I have messed this up. Something wicked. These are supposed to be back the other way, I think. And we are we're back. Hooray! Okay. I have just realized that this is supposed to be that way, and this is supposed to be the other way around. I'm pretty sure. And then we're supposed to have the block here. Yes. Okay. That is correct. So we'll just do a quick swapperoonie. Or, you know, we can get crushed up in the mess that is this. And then what we do is we go ahead, we put a little quick dot out like this. We put one of these down like so. And then one of these out like this. Then we go ahead and we say it is redstone. Redstone only. Because I figure we have redstone. We have lots of redstone. So we can use redstone. We don't really have redstone, but hey, there you go. And then, boom, boom. Then I think we put this one to receive by just giving it a quick tap and removing our wings just in case. And so, what happens? That goes like that. Now we set this to 256. And then we slap on the hand crank. Come on. Thank you. Perfect. And we turn it on. So now, what corner is this sucking from? It'll suck from over here. What this is doing is it's sucking water from over here. Or it should be. Fingers crossed. Oh, wait. Now it is. Yes. What happens is the water goes through. Fingers crossed. Please tell. There we go. There we go. We got water coming through. And what happens is the piston. Yes, there we go. The piston destroys the water source block. And then we get another sucking up. We might actually remove some more because that is slightly slow. And what that does is it means that this is automatically sucking up the water. So if we go over here, we can see the water source block's getting removed. Isn't this good? Like this is where it's at. Like, I've drained a similar size before, like, and I had to do that with sponges, and I'm not here for that, doing that again. Like, that was pain. I don't want to do it again. We really should grab a shovel and just remove the extra stuff. Like, we really should. But still, being able to remove it without actually having to do anything, that is where it's at. Yeah, we really should grab a shovel and just... Actually, if we just do this... Perfect. Whoop. There we go. We get the space. Life is good. And then we just pick up the levers. Whoop, 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 whoop. Lovely. That's probably one of the best things about sand is the fact that it doesn't play well with half slabs and stuff. Or in fact, any gravity block. So it makes life so much easier. Oh, anyways, back to the what are they called? The adventuring party. They went ahead and they were like, okay, we have searched for clues. We have found... Wait, am I... Oh my, let's just break view. I did not realize I was not invisible. This is not ideal. We'll just duck down over here. so they go searching for clues, and they're just like, okay, we have realized that your daughter, she is not hanging around in places. We have also noted that this guard has gone missing. So they go hunting. They discover that there is footprints in the forest, and they're like, aha, there is both adult and child footprints. They're like, yes, we are smart people. And they're like, okay, we will save you. So they go off adventuring. And then they come across an abandoned mansion in the forest. Like, yes. Yes. And so they go and they look into it and they're like, okay, we have found her. Because they send one of the wizard's familiar to go look, and they see that there is a little girl up, or at least the figure of a child. They aren't able to get a good look. And they go look, and they see that there is the figure of the little child in the windows, and they're like, aha, we have done well, we have found this person. And so they look, and they're like, yes, we did it. I don't really want to get close to those guys while I'm invisible, because it's like, and this is on the edge of a chunk border, so that works. And in doing that, they discover that, hey, this house, it's full of undead. There is so many undead in this house. You cannot swing a cat without, like, hitting some undead. And they're like, oh boy, this is a lot. Okay, we have to be really sneaky about this. We don't want to summon more undead. And then they're like, yeah, this is the plan, and we're going to stick with it. And so they figure out how they're going to sneak through this house and not wake up any of the undead. And in doing so, they basically end up sneaking through the house and realizing that there are some powerful undead here. And they're very worried as to what's happening. And as they do so, they find the guard trapped. And they're like, oh my, this is worrying. And the guard's like, oh, the daughter, she captured me. What am I to do? Please save me. And the players are like, wait, what? The daughter, the young child who's like 10, did this? And he's like, yeah, she has an undead army. I'm sure you've seen it by now. And everyone's like, wait, what? The child. The one that the parents are calling Princess has an undead army. And then the guard's just like, yeah, please rescue me. And so they rescue the guard. And the guard's like, she's on the top floor. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm out. Bye. And so they leave him. And he just yeets himself away as quickly as he can. And so in that, everyone else is like, okay, so we are actually dealing with someone who is smart and intelligent and all of that. And so they go up to the top floor. And as they walk up to the top floor, there stands someone who is only could be described as supernaturally ugly. The poor child is just standing there, and she's like, hello, my friend. dance. And the party doesn't know what to do. They're just like, wait, this is the super powerful necromancer who's been summoning everyone? All the undead? We don't know what to do here. This is a worry. We'll say yes. This is the correct answer in this situation. And as they talk to this little girl, they find out that, well, she was actually summoning people to be her friend. And they didn't quite have the heart to actually go ahead and tell her why people were running away and being horrible. And it made for an interesting one-shot, for sure. Because as one of the joke characters did, he jumped out of the window on sight. Another one was absolutely terror-stricken at the poor child's face. And the last one took her for ice cream, chaperoned. And it ended up being a happy time all over. However, the child ended up having to be informed that no, you are not allowed to summon undead for company or make people into undead for company. That is a big no-no, and you are not allowed to do it. Even if your mother does it. Which the players were very surprised about. Because who doesn't want to find out that, oh, the mother is also an undead summoner? Are we? No, I am only holding the wrench. No one should be seeing me. Adoop. Yep, one of those. We really should be going ahead and saving some of the stone, I think. Probably save ourselves a lot of time later on. And like, I think having stories like that makes life easier later on. Because in the context of tabletop storytelling, because when you have silly stories like that, and then you interpose them with actual serious roleplay or storytelling or anything like that, it ends up actually having quite a cool time, I think. Because you end up being able to go ahead and just chill, I think, is a great way to describe it. Boop, boop. Because it goes ahead and just... Oh, that's why everyone's angry. I'm not... I am visible. You don't see me? I'm invisible. Nobody knows I'm here. But being able to go ahead and acknowledge the tropes and work with them in sometimes a new and funny way, and sometimes a like actually acknowledge the tropes and be like, yeah, these tropes are here and we are actually using them, I think is good. Just as long as you know who your audience is. Like, if you're working with someone who's got those kinds of experiences where it's like, oh no, I actually have to deal with that kind of stuff on a regular basis, then I don't think it's great to go ahead and be like, yeah, congratulations, this person is full on made fun of just like you. Like, that's not an amazing way to use a joke character. But I think if it's not someone who has to deal with that, then I think that is a good time to use a joke character. Context is important, I think. And like sometimes you can really end up with troubles with that sort of thing sometimes. Like, it's not always a big deal, but oh, I think we need to block this off. It's just, okay. Do we need to put that down? We do. Okay. Hop. And then we'll just grab some sand, and I think we'll just finish off that toolbox. Because I think doing that sort of thing and knowing who you're telling your stories for can be very important, because otherwise it can sometimes have things going flat. Wait, why is this? Oh, we are at the turning point. No, do not give my sand away, dolphin, please, I want that sand. I like that sand. We all like that sand here. And we also don't want to actually having it flying away and floating away in any weird situations. Thank you! Which... There we go. Perfect. There we go. Lovely. Hi, guys. Don't worry. We're not getting too close to your ship. Did we not? Okay, apparently we didn't. Boop. Like, I think having the option, and words. Sometimes I think with dealing with people online, sometimes those nuances of talking to people in the specific manner in groups that you're in, like those kinds of nuances, they get lost because one, it's stuff that's there forever, but two, half the time it gets put into global vernacular rather than specific cultural area vernacular. And what I'm meaning by that is like not just cultural as in the place you've grown up, but the areas that you choose to be a part of, like Minecraft culture, for lack of a better idea. And why is this not doing its thing? Okay, we can keep plopping sand down, and I think that'll be fine. We can pick up the rest of the sand later, because I think personally, when this is wasting a whole lot of sand, I think it would almost be better just placing the sand manually. Because I think when you go ahead and shout things out into the void, on one hand, the things that get attention are most of the time very eye-catching. But on the other hand, a lot of the time not very representative of where you are, who you are, or anything like that. So it's like, well, is this anything to do with really your world? Is this a paper mache play? So it's like, okay, well, that's a whole thing. It's very interesting, I think. Choo. Because I think honesty and sincerity on the internet are things that are very hard to find. But then again, honesty and sincerity in real life are also hard to find. But they're easier to spot. How close are we? I think we're pretty close to actually finishing this section. I think we're getting faster at this. This is great. Yeah, hey, look at this. We've only got like 2 bits. Oh, we may as well grab the sand. Hey, dolphin. I'm draining your water. We may as well place this a little bit by hand and it should be fast. It'd be better than just doing it by, whatever you call it. And look at that, we're done. We can add another one of the pulley things. Okay, so what we can do is we have boop, boop, boop. Slap that down, slap that. And we're just going to do it the easy way of back up. Pick a part at a time and slap it down. As long as this actually... Why? 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 I don't understand. Why can't this just work? I mean, if I turn this around and I just slap it down the other way. No, the other way. Oh well. I don't understand this. This is a strange tool. I am equating this tool to a strange eldritch thing. There is no more confusion anymore. It is just strange and eldritch. And how does one turn this pipe around? Oop. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Nothing wants to work. Okay. Oop. Yes. Okay. There we go. Perfect. This is what we need. One of these. Over there. And then we need one of these. Over here. Wait, where am I hearing a guardian from? I know I'm not invisible right now, but we need to keep track of where these guardians are so they don't shoot us. And a boop and a boo. Yes, we are. Oh, yeah, that's a whole thing. In fact, I'm kind of sure that we'd be able to do it. We cannot do it like that. That is kind of sad and kind of disappointing. Can we climb this? No, we cannot. Okay. Perfect. So if we put this one here, and then this one there. Okay, we're getting the hang of actually putting these together now. And then that one there, and that one there, and then we put the eyeballs on. No, it's not eyeballs. It is definitely not eyeballs. Boom, boom. One of these. 1, 2, 1, 2. This goes up. That does not go there. And then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That's all connected. This can go all the way up. And then this gets removed so we can put it down for the other bit. And I did all of this gluing for nothing. Like, I spent ages gluing everything so it could all stick together and be useful, and now it's just for nothing. Like, for realsies. Choo 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 choo. Slap that there. And I want these here. Now, the only thing that could possibly end up being a problem is the fact that this is pouring into here, while this is emptying from here. That is possibly not ideal. That is probably not ideal. We're just going to have to roll with it, I think. It's just what we're going to have to do. So all we have to do is turn this on to receive. And then slap a couple of one of these on. 1 and 2. Perfect. And then we're going to need to grab the hand crank from here. One of that. Slap it on here. And basically the hand crank's going to be shared around because I don't really feel like making 101 hand cranks just for this. Because we do not have a way to recycle hand cranks, and that is just pain. Okay, that should be free to go. Should be seeing a droplet happening soon. That is... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, we really need to fix up the timing on this. So let's just get some stairs going so we can actually get up there, please. Let me up. Hi, Rose, how are you going? We are emptying the ocean monument. So we have water removing from there with lovely dovely hand pumps. Not hand pumps. I would be worried if we were pumping this by hand. We need to remove maybe this much. So we have water coming from here that's being emptied out into the ocean. Yeah. This is an Etho hopper clock that's being the timing is being wirelessly transmitted over there and over to this one. So that basically it makes it so that the water source block is being destroyed when it gets pumped out, and it just slowly lowers the water. And we are going ahead and we are slowly breaking down the temple. Yeah. And we have one more in this is create that we're using. The one that does the origin, the temple is Young's Better Done, is part of the Young's, it's the Young's, Ocean Monuments one. The one that does, there are many mods involved. The one that does the pirate ship. Oh, I don't have one that specifically does quests in this one, but I have come across one that does mods, that does quests. I think it's called Bounty Board. And I'll be doing a review on mods similar to that later on, because basically I'm interested in doing a once a week long form mod review where we go into survival and we test out different mods. It's definitely pretty stable for, yeah, I think it's called Bounty Board. They're usually found at villages, if I remember correct. And it's things like go kill creepers or zombies, or maybe craft an iron golem, things like that. I'm glad you're watching. Good to see you. Oh, that is the sound of death. And I had it on a world that involved dungeons, and I was working on a mod pack that involved a lot of exploration-based stuff, and I found that it worked in quite well. Head Crusher 2000? This? That's one way to describe it. Will it let me? Come on, let me place. Thank you. Oh no. I mean, the bright side is that we don't actually need to go ahead and... No. Okay, where is the invisibility potions gone again? We are definitely going to have to make more invisibility potions by the end of this. Like, oh my goodness, I have used so many of them already. I did not think I was going to use so many. Like, oh my word. I also didn't think that this was going to be so simple and useful. Oh yeah, I know Tinker's Construct. I haven't heard of that for a long while. Last I heard about that was back in what was it called? Sky Factory days. Perfect. And then if we go there, because like that was big for Sky Factory. Yeah, I don't remember how it works. I think we need to spend a bit more time on that. Because, what part are you thinking about with remembering how it works? We're out of sand in there. Okay. And we have no sand in there? Okay. I can try. It's been quite a while, so I probably don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm probably not the reliable source. Like, last I think I was playing that was back in 2014. I think the most important thing would be also I think also is the fact that I was playing it for Skyblocks, so that may have an effect on what was actually being made. So things may be different. Your viewing experience may vary, as the saying goes. That being said, is Tinker's construct one of the ones that's been kept updated? Because I'm curious. Because I've been playing vanilla for quite a while. 1G. Oh wow. Up close and personal with your guardians. And like, okay, then I am definitely not the person to be asking on that one. However, we could probably put Tinker's construct up for an investigation on the streams. And everyone can investigate Tinker's construct together. Like, because I'm planning on doing either a Tuesday or a Thursday stream in future where we go through different mods and we see what mods are doing what and whether they work, whether they don't work, and things like that. Funnily enough, I was looking through mods and I'd heard that the Aether mod, like the official Aether mod, not recreations or anything like that, had gotten an official, not a release, but a beta release. And so I was like, oh, awesome, I'll test it out. It crashed on, yeah, the Aether dimension. And it crashed on startup, and I was so disappointed. I was just like, why? Like, it wasn't even as if I was adding any extra mods to it to, like, do anything. I was just like, oh, I'm so disappointed. And it didn't have any mod redundancies listed or anything like that. It was full on disappointment. Because suffocation, and I couldn't even see a proper fix in the crash report. I was just like, oh, okay. I'll take my disappointment and leave. But we do actually have a dimension mod installed in this new version of this world. I'm just waiting for a little while so that we can rebuild up our base resources and stuff. So we can go adventuring in it, as it were. Because I think having that would be really, really cool. And I wanted the mod in the original version of the mod pack, and oh no, we are good for quite some time. Oh. Or excavation, like better picks or drills. Or more along the lines of crushers. Because this mod does ore excavation in the form of sending things through grinding wheels. Yeah. That makes sense. That's a pretty popular way of dealing with things. And I think, in general, I think it's a very solid way of dealing with large-scale mining with mods. Because it's fairly, like, from a theoretical coding standpoint, ores are fairly easy to tag and be like, yes, you can see these, you can interact with these, you can do whatever. And then they, or basically go ahead and sure. Sure, tell me about Tinkers. Please refresh my memory. It'll be interesting to see what is Tinkers and what is not. Because with Sky Factory it was a full mod pack and I'm honestly not entirely sure what was and what wasn't. Not sure if we need those. We definitely don't need those. Why do we have an extra bearing? And there. That. Perfect. Oh yeah? Yeah, that sounds familiar. What's the sifting thing? Part of Tinkers or part of another part of Sky Factory? Because I definitely remember having to sift through like piles of dirt, mountains of dirt, oodles of dirt to just grab some flint or some pebbles and stuff. Which was just so much time. There is a certain charm to having the Sky Island bases, but they are definitely time sinks. I think we can knock that down a little bit more. I remember there being the hammer, you had the pick, you had the hammer, you had another tool, and then something else? Oh, the pet. Oh, yeah. Those confused me so much. Like, I was always getting the patterns confused. I got stuck on patterns so hard. Oh. It is almost illegal how much getting messed up on that I got. But then again, I messed up on everything. You go ahead and you play any sort of game, and I think the most important part of playing any sort of game is you go ahead and you break things. I don't think I ever made the stencil table play thing. That does not sound familiar to me at all. Chunka chunka chunk. Like, one hand, like, you go ahead and you make all of these things. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yes. Yes! Now that makes sense. I probably called it a lot of weird names, and then that's why I don't remember it. Because everything needs a weird name, and most of the time it was to confuse the living daylights out of Shade. Because we were the ones that would team up and play Sky Factory. And however, Shade would be like, oh yes, we do that. And I'd be like, but that is the doodly what's it. And Shade would be like, feeling. It is not the doodly what's it. And I'm like, yes, that's the doodly what's it. And that would be the end of it. And Shade would just, by the end of it, Shade was just like, why? Why would you do that? Nice. Very nice. Yeah. With anyone playing non-Skyblock stuff, Skyblock is definitely level 100 in patience, I think. Skyblock takes Minecraft and just teaches you. It's like a forced game of patience. Which I think is kind of good. Like, sometimes having that forced game of patience actually makes you sit down and be like, yeah, life is actually chill. Because it makes you take that time out of your day and be like, life is nice. And things can't be that bad when I've burnt it myself to death 4 times on my lava machine. And that is too much sand. Wait a minute, does this continue on? Oh, I suppose we can continue this. But yeah, good luck with Tinker's contract, I guess. I hope it works out well for you. Perfect. Whoop, whoop. Do, 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 do. And then if we go ahead and we go 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. I definitely remember that thing. Like, on that thing, I kept getting distracted and then coming back to it and being like, wait, what was I doing? And then getting confused and then being like, oh, why is these parts in here? Which is kind of my modded experience normally. That and mini big size. Okay, we have forgotten an important part. Are we invisible? 2? Can we make this without Guardians seeing us? We can do it! I'm sure we can do it. Perfect. Now we have our wall. Life is good. Oh, I definitely did not make the pattern chest. That is definitely something that I didn't do. They all just got like hauled out of a normal chest and plonked on the table. I'm not even sure the pattern chest was in the game. Like, I definitely don't remember the pattern chest. Yes. being something I took note of. This should be it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, all we need is the last little step. That is turning this off. Perfect. That is... So, technically, this... what would it be? We got 1, 2... Whoop. 3... From what I understand, this is... An ocean monument is usually 4 chunks large. So, this does not make sense. Like, this feels smaller than your average ocean monument. But, either way, this is draining it out so that we don't have to. I am very grateful for... Anywho, all we need to do is we need to add our next draining machine. I figure if we stick it here, we don't have to worry about it. And hopefully, please, please, be turned around the right way when we stick it down. If it is not stuck down, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be put down some way or another. Oh, come on, please, please, please be stuck down the right way. Where is it? There it is. Lovely. Okay, here we go. Here we go with a rail. 1 rail. 1 machine. 1 rail, 1 machine going the wrong way. Okay, let's try this again. 1 rail, 1 machine going the right way. We've got it the right way. This is great. Okay. One of these things? Slap that? No, we need a slap that. Oh, for pity's sake, why? I don't understand anymore. Why? It was going in the right direction. Fine. Fine. We will. Okay. We have a pipe. We have a other pipe. We have a hose pulley. We have one of those. I don't think we need to directly copy from anything anymore. It exists, kind of. Do we need it? No. Oh. I'm glad one of us is having a great morning. These things, they do not make sense. They do not exist. They do not make sense. They do not exist. They are just figments of my imagination. Oh. Okay, we go 1, 2, perfect. Okay, Guardians are having fun annoying squid. This is great. Maybe we should make a Guardian-powered squid farm. Sounds like a great idea. Oh. Oh. I wonder how you do that. Do you just like employ Guardians and put them at the bottom of squid farm? I mean, I know you can make axolotl-powered squid farms pretty easily. And those can look really pretty, but like these Guardians, they seem like they know what they're doing too. All you'd have to do is like, I think transport a Guardian and name it. And I think it'd do the job pretty well. We should investigate this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So that's running. Now all we need to do is slap a rock down there. And our piston, of which we will need more. A one. A redstone link. And the redstone that is missing. Okay, perfect. Oh, 1, 2. There we go. And are these receiving? Yes, they are receiving. Oh, you brat. Okay, let's try that all again. Okay, we need one of those. We need one of these. We need it to be receiving. And 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Now we should be good. Everything's working. Everything's hunky-dory. Right? Nothing's breaking. Great. Great. We should have water disappearing from some corner or other. If not, I'm just going to, pretend it doesn't. Okay? That's great. That is great. That is perfect. That is wonderful. Yep. Yep. Okay. Right. Next step. We do a double check, make sure everything's working. Yep. There we go. Perfect. And I'm kind of thinking that we go back, we grab our shovel, and we tidy up these edges so that we can actually have sand in places we want sand and no sand in places where we don't. And also not get shot by guardians on the way out. Yep, perfect. Hi, bed. And you? Oh. Well, that's a problem. Right, what? Let's slip on our booties. I don't think we need anything else other than our booties. Wait, do we have our fishing rod on us? We do not have our fishing rod on us. Okay, let's grab our pants as well. That'll probably help. So, I figure what we'll do is we'll fly back the long way, which thankfully isn't too far. We can just shoot straight there. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Or we can go bully a guardian. I think either one of these options should be fine. As long as we stick on a helmet. Because if we bully a guardian, then we've got the XP. And that should give us enough to go back home. Look at that! We've got one right there. Come here, Cupcake! I need your XP. That was not enough XP. Okay, new guardian. Do we have any more in the ponds? That would be the ideal. Flying back would probably be easier at this point. What's on our sword? Spite. Oh, hey! Hi, buddy. Come here. Hey. This is the most inefficient way I can think of. We'd probably have an easier time going and bugging the pirate ship. But then again, we do not have arrows, so... good question. I figure what we'll do is we will go ahead and we will actually fly back. This has been an inventive question. So what we will do is we will fly back. We will get our stuff. We will get a few levels of XP. And we will sort ourselves out. Yep, there we go. Perfect. That should leave us on the right track and keep us heading straight home. Unless we see something that we particularly like the look of, and then we can go snooping. Because we do have these ships that we can sort of raid. It's more of a hit and run type tactic that we need to do. Because they spawn a lot in a lot of angry folks. More in the form of withers. Oh, it's just like, we could do it. I think we'd be good at it. We'd be fine, right? I mean, we got past the big ship on at land. We are going the wrong way. We need to go this way. At the old world, so I think we could do this one. And at some point we have got to give that wooden mansion a look-see. I think it would be pretty good. Yep. This way. We raided this? Rob? Yeah, we have definitely raided that. It is on. And I see home! Or at least our home chunks. The ones that have been plopped in place. What is that? That is an Enderman gift. Meow. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so it is a creeper. We just need to trade with the villagers a little bit, get some levels, and hopefully we should be fine. Did we leave any emeralds in funny places? No, we did not. And wait, what were we coming home for? I have completely forgotten why we were coming home. Oh, for a shovel. That's spider. That's not. Shovel. 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 I see no shovel. You know what? I'll take it. It's obviously not the good shovel, but it is the shovel that we want. Or it's not the shovel we want, but it's the shovel we need, apparently. Hello, I am here to trade. Please give me all your cookies because I have nothing else to trade with you. apart from all these pumpkins, but we will figure out something later. And please give me more levels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you. Also, we had to get these guys out of the floor, but in doing so, they ran out of their carts like hot potatoes, so we let them free. Unfortunately, it meant we had to get rid of what was here and add an anti-villager escape mechanism here. So now we just have extra fancy doors. And a creeper said hello, so we need to fix that up at some point. But that is the worry of having an open plan living space. Sometimes creepers just say hello. So hopefully we will be able to patch that up at some point. Probably off stream. Like, patching up creeper holes is sometimes just a pain. But hey, it is a thing. I think we've made more trips back to here than we do normally. Like this seems to be the whole back and forth episode. Right side, we have spawn, we have blocks, we have everything we need. Wow, those are rendering really far out. Yo. And how is this doing? Is this faring well? Oh, I know what we've forgotten. We need the handle. Look at how well this is going. This is great. Whoop. That is a guardian. Just sticking its nose out. Being fine. Okay, let's grab the handle. Whoop. And stick it on this one so we can do some rotational force. There we go. Okay, now this should actually start working like it's supposed to. Lovely. This is exactly what we want. And look at that. We can see the water getting gone. Just completely whoosh. And while that's doing its thing, we can get rid of the stuff up here. Whoop. As long as we don't get shot by too many guardians. Oh, that looks like a guardian beam. So, I mean, getting shot by a guardian beams here, we don't... And, like, a good time is one thing. I'm not sure a guardian beam is a good time. Do. Perfect. Okay. And I think we can get rid of this safely and easily and not have to worry about it. Yep. And we can use this sand to help get onto the neat stuff. Perfect. Wait, who'll be shooting? I'd be shooting. We need to hit. I don't think we do. It's fine, it's fine. Sure, it's fine. That is a sword. Because I mean, by going ahead and actually marking this out pre-planned, it means that it's going to save ourselves a lot of hassle as we keep going. At least I think so. Although, perhaps we get rid of the guardian in this pond. That may be easier long term. Hi, buddy. I'm about to hit you. Come here. Yes, hi. Hi. Come here, thank you. Okay, yes, that should actually cause us a lot less hassle long term. And as long as we actually keep the rest of the sand, it should be easier. I think it should be easier. And that should stay there. So we actually have a way up. Although having stone or stairs or something, that would probably also help. And look at the... Look, we have floor! We have floor. This is great. is what life is about. We have floor. Although I'm not sure what this pump is going to do about these waterlogged blocks. We may have to be inventive about life, the universe, and everything. And if that is the case, then, well, we shall just have to invent. Because, well, we have one piece of sponge, and it just so happens we know where to get more. So, it's fine. And not only that, but we can break open this glass piece just here, and we can stick in a funnel and just block off the exits and slurp out the insides. And we will have an easy way to unwaterlog the interior as well. Or at least the main room. We may have a little bit of trouble with anywhere else, but you take the bonuses where you take the bonuses, at least. Look at this. This is amazing. I love it. I think doing things like this, finding different ways to do things like this, at least, is a definite upside, because clearing out an area using huge amounts of sponges and... Oh, hey, look, it's clearing from here now. Huge amounts of sponges and... remove 2 more, and that should make this slightly faster. Huge amounts of sponges and things like that. It can make things tedious over time, I think. I think we can take 1 more out. Oh, let's take 2 more out and let's see how that goes. Okay, yeah, I think we're pretty close to being perfectly timed. I think probably... When is this coming out of? Aha! There we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Don't think we're going to fiddle with that anymore. I think that's going to be the perfect amount. Oh. Just like we're not going to go closer to them because we do not want to be shot. Although we could just go ahead and put in some stairs on that. That should be fine. We have this lovely dirt that we can replace things with. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Look at this! Aha! This is great! Ooh. And this will mean that we'll be able to save the sand. Although, it's probably not the tidiest, but works in progress never are. Here we go. Perfect. And I think doing things like that and just keeping your... Oh, as long as you're able to actually keep things as sane and in your brain as you can. Like, keep it organized to your own standards. Oh, hi, Guardian. Please don't be spicy. Thank you. I think that's important. Because if you're trying to keep it to other people's standards, then... Or organizing how other people organize, then that can be very frustrating and very unproductive. There we go, perfect. We have all blocks. That is definitely a downside of this backpack. It takes away your night vision, and then you get the disco effect. Alright, we need one of these. Going the wrong way. Still going the wrong way. Still good. Whoop. Now we... Better if we put them in the right place. One there. Remove there. Place there. We're getting this down to an art form. It's great. Perfect. Boom. And the good thing is that I don't see any immediate kelp. So we won't actually have to go into the water. All we have to do is worry about the disco. In fact, it would probably be easier if we just took off the backpack. And then turned on our night vision. And I think that'll save us a lot of problems. And what we can do is we can go like this. And then go, I think it's like... How do you link to this? There is a special technique where you link to the backpack. I'm not sure how, but it does do the thing. It's not even linking to the backpack, it's linking to the tool chest. I just don't know how. Okay, I don't know how. It is a magical ability that apparently you're supposed to be able to do. So we will just do it the old-fashioned way and use up all the sand. I suppose this is definitely the way to do it. Because if you go ahead and you do it this way, then you're just going and placing down all the sand, and it is easy. It is easy peasy. And it makes life so much easier. And by the end of this, we should have 4 sections and about a quarter. Ooh, I think I'm being generous by calling this a quarter. About a third? No, a third is more than a quarter. What am I saying? A fifth of this place done? Because we've got that last slice over there. We've got this draining. We've got everything just slowly working away. Yep, that's in the right direction. That's in the right direction. That's ticking away. That needs to be there. This goes here. I think by the end of this, we have heard enough thunker-thunks, and we may as well go explore the nether. And I think that'll probably be a great idea. Doop doop. And what happens is by doing it this... Like, I think this is definitely faster than the way that we were doing it, or at least by placing sand by hand. Although, I think by actually having... Wait, are we out of sand? Oh my goodness, we are out of sand. This is terrible. This is tragic. What is happening? Okay, we have one more piece of sand. One more stack of sand? Okay, if we run out of sand, at least we have 4 shulkers left. And if we have 4 shulkers left, that means that we're not really running out of sand, but I think if we finish this square, then we go take a break and we go for a dungeon or something. I think that would be good. Or, here's a thought. We go visit the new dimension. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Well, I should have thought this through. Let me up, please. Thank you. Because if we go finish up that square and we go visit the new dimension, then I think that's a good way to take a break. Because I have been in the new dimension for all of like 5 minutes. Only just to make sure that the game wouldn't crash or do anything weird. And like just really pushing the game and trying to break it rather than actually having fun and seeing what it's like in survival mode and stuff like that. So I think it'd be a lot of fun because the new dimension wasn't actually able to run in the old world because Terralith was incompatible with it. So I think it'll be really exciting. We need a one of these and a one of those. It's going the wrong way. A boop, a boop. We got the flashy flash. Yeah, this is single player. I mainly play single player. I don't really play multiplayer. Are you mostly multiplayer? Yeah, single player is definitely a style. And yeah, I'm running Create, Dungeons Arise, a Dimension mod. Oh, nice. What kind of mods? Right. Is this equaling out? Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Isn't that basically hardcore? How does that work with single player? Or is it more like... Ah, okay. Is there a way to gain hearts? As you play? Or do you just start with the hearts that you got and that's it? Oh yeah? That's pretty interesting. Wait. Oh. Yeah, when I was starting modding, starting this series, I tried to do it in hardcore and I kept dying. And I was just like, it got to the point where I was just like, this cannot be fun for anyone. I'm starting a new world basically every stream. So, good luck. Yeah. And now I can be my full goober self. Because I tend towards doing some, oh no, some true goober moments, because like, I like taking on the Ender Dragon and forgetting to put Feather Falling on is something I tend towards doing. And stuff like that. And stuff. Yeah. I've done that twice. Thankfully, I had a piece of scaffolding in my inventory because I also forgot my water bucket one of the times. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. Hey, wait, where's our invisibility potions? There they are. These guys, they're from a mod called Dungeons Arise. They are a pirate ship. They do not like us. And that's okay. They don't see us. Yeah, and my inventory management is terrible, so normally there is just random junk that can sometimes save my life or doom me. Just casually scattered around in there, so it's like, oh hey! Well, you know, drowning is also an option. If you're playing Fabric, the mod I'm using is backpacks, and I recommend it. It's really cool. It's got a lot of customizability to it. If a backpack mod is your kind of thing. Oh my, what has happened here? Is this still draining? Oh yeah, this is still draining. This is good. This is the create mod. So it's taking water out, and then the pistons are breaking breaking. Oh, if you're playing. Oh, good luck. Oh my. I think flying away from here has munted the updates a little bit. Okay. Just do this for a moment and hopefully get everything back on track. We may have to come in here with like doing this. Or not. That kind of hurts to see. Good luck on the hardcore then. Like, doing it with one life is kind of rough. I've beaten Minecraft all of once in hardcore mode, and it was a whole other experience, I think. Oh, I have messed this up something wicked. Can we go like this? And then like this. Will that reset everything? If not, we will have to do something else. Okay, note to the future spelling. We cannot go ahead and fly out of this area willy-nilly and have all of this water reset. Yeah, this is resetting from day dot. Okay, I think what we'll do is we will go. We will wait for everything to just do its thing, and then we'll put the pump in a different place. That is what we are going to do, I think. Oh. Or maybe we could... We have 16 pieces of dirt. What else have we got? So we could go ahead and maybe remove this layer along like this. I think this would work, right? All we have to do is go ahead and do that. Grab our shovel. And then put it back, right? Yeah. Okay. Note to future self, do not mess this up again. So, normally I'd be found building or playing around with dungeons, and this is the base. And the reason why the chunks around this area look skew with is because there was a bit of a trouble with the world, and we had to pick up the world and quite literally cut the chunks out and plop it down. So now we have a few chunks from the old world and this world just chilling, because basically the world was starting to crash randomly because of memory errors, and I didn't want the world to be completely lost and all the hard work to disappear. And well, also it's not as a hardcore world. I'm not sure I would have done that for a hardcore world, because like I think that's kind of the experience for a hardcore world of it's a very it's there and it's gone type thing. Like you can't guarantee the existence of a hardcore world ever. So I figure that will be part and parcel for it. Although that's a pretty terrible way for a hardcore world to go. Did I really not have any more dirt on me? I suppose we could use the kelp blocks. Put those on there? Yes, we can. Great. Perfect. I don't even remember what these kelp blocks were used for originally. Or planned for, I suppose. I suppose that sort of goes with the whole having random blocks as part of your inventory thing. Yes, congratulations, you have 14 random pieces of kelp just hanging out in your inventory. Enjoy! Like, what else do you do with 14 pieces of kelp? Blocks. Wait, what do you use? Right, kelp. Is it a hoe? Like, I can honestly say I have never really used kelp before now. Like, I've looked at it for build, like, large builds as, like, subtle wall decoration. Never really... Okay, that will probably update something if we... What? What? Oh, that's why I can't place. And there it goes. Okay. But at least we're catching up to it. So if we catch up to it, then it will probably stop actually doing this whole problem. So that is definitely a thing. Oop. Because I think personally when... Wait, what was I talking about? I have forgotten what I was talking about. Whoops. I don't think I'm invisible anymore. I am not invisible anymore. Oh, no, please don't shoot me. Armor. I'm not invisible. Please, I just want food. Please don't trip me. Where is my food? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ah! I got food before you got me. You're going to get me. Fine. I will bring my weapon to you. Sir. You asked for this. Just so you know. There you go. That's what you get. Okay. Where are my blocks at? Maybe we just keep our armor on now. We're working in a same situation. How did I manage to get that there? Perfect. Because I kind of think that when you go ahead and you break out of your comfort zone and you try new things, no matter how you end up feeling about it, it's still a good thing because it gives you new experiences and you're like, by the end of it, if you like it, then that's great. If you don't, then it's like, I've learnt a new thing. And by doing that, it opens up the door to a whole new thing of different things that you can try and do and exist with. Okay, I'm kind of thinking that what we'll do is we will sneak up this way and then remove this triangle of blocks. Like so. Well, that is a guardian beam. Because if we do that, then maybe that'll help. Maybe. Maybe not. This sounds just as scuffed as it looks. On the other hand, it may just reflood. Yep, it reflooded. There we go. Perfect. At least it gives us somewhere to aim to. Boop and boop. Perfect. Because then all we need to do is fill this in again. I'm sure my pump is just like, why? Why are you doing this? Can you not just, you know, pick a thing and be done with it? And fiddle around with this later? Which of course the answer is no, because I'm pretty sure doing this would be trying to fix a broken thing. No, that's not the right saying. Fix what ain't broken? No. There is a saying, I have forgotten it. It will exist eventually. Boo, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. And then this bit. So I think in doing it this way, we're going to be... We are, I think, catching up to this. And then I think if we go ahead and we do a quick fill-in over here. Okay, where did that guardian come from? Ah, I see, I see. I think that's enough time for him to forget that I exist. I mean, I know I'm unforgettable, but still... There are some times when you just need to travel incognito. Ah. Wait, did that all fall down? That all fell down. Okay. Yep. And we need all of this. This is what happens when you need to patch up all of your mistakes. I kind of wonder if going ahead and replacing it all again from the beginning would work, or whether it'll just mess up. So that's why I'm not trying to mess up the other side as well, because I'm thinking that it'll auto fix itself, hopefully. I'm kind of thinking that, like, I'm on the fence as to whether it will or it won't. But we at least know that we can't go out of render distance with this now. Like, that is something that we cannot do. It is the smart thing that we cannot do. Because otherwise it does this and we are just going to have many, many headaches. Which I suppose means that we are just going to have to possibly just chill and exist and fill in many water pieces. I can sort of see why people do this by the chunk rather than by anything else, because it would be so much easier. Do-do-do. But we are catching up, and that is good. And the bright side is no Guardians have been shooting. Although jinxing ourselves is also not a good idea. Although I'm not sure if we're catching up or the machine is just like, hey, you're so close to the end. Congratulations. You made it. I got here first though. Seriously, if it's the second one, well, that's a whole thing and a half. Do, 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 do. I mean, at least there aren't zombies or anything involved. Like, dealing with drowned as well as this, that would be a whole other thing. I don't know what I'd be doing there. We would need so many torches. Okay. Where are we at? And I think while we're at this point, I'd like to go ahead and actually I would like to say a big thank you to Falcon the Sax for this lovely piece of fan art, because isn't it cool? Like, this is amazing. So thank you so much. It's awesome. Thank you. And yeah, like, big shout out. And yeah, we put the water in the wrong place. Oh, okay. I think at this point I'm going to say, wait, can we go like this? I'm pretty sure that's where the water's going to be draining from, right? And then from like so. Aha. Okay. Let's do this side first. So what we're doing now is we are just going block by block, removing one water source at a time, because I'm pretty sure that the area that we've marked out holds what we need to hold. Yes, okay. At least for this side, we've got it covered. Ah. Huzzah! Wait, we have a shovel for this. I had not considered how we were actually going to get out of this afterwards. I'm pretty sure this is the way out, right? Okay, there we go. Great. That's great. This is also great, right? Perfect. We'll just stick a piston here for now. Perfect. Yeah, we fixed it. Ah! I'm not sure how we're going to remove all of these blocks, but we will remove them at some point. These blocks, however, we will go ahead and we're going to plop some complementary observers down so that the water doesn't do that. Apparently not. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the updating this. Having this update is a pain. Something like that will help stop the water from updating. I wish we had sponges. At least this one's being nice about it. And we should go ahead and clean this up. Oh. And I think what we'll do... Oh, no thanks, guy. Do you guys actively work to shoot people? Is that a thing you guys do? I do not understand this. Hey up. Hey up. Oh, there's guardians everywhere. Come here. Come hither. That is a spoon. I should not be hitting you with a spoon. Come hither and meet my shovel. It is a good shovel. And it's even spade-shaped. Wait, what is this tool again? That's a sword! Apparently, a shovel can be a sword and a spade in all sorts of manners. Oh my word, I am so confused. That is too many words to describe one object. Did we get everything? Yes, we did. This is great. Okay. Now all we need to do is remove this. Loop, 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 loop. It'll be really good once we get either this side fully drained or the other side fully drained, because then we'll be able to actually... Oh my goodness, just look at this mess. What I figure is we'll actually let this completely drain, and then we'll go ahead, update the water, and let this drain again. And I think that should help with the problem. Because then I think... Yeah, because having this whole water problem is a whole other issue. I just don't really know what to make of it. Like, boop, boop, boop. There's some over here, and I'm not sure if that's from that, or from this, or from what. Like, it's everywhere. Okay. Is this water issue, or is that water issue? No, I think it's that water issue. Okay. But by blocking that off, that means that when we actually get to this, it should be fine. Or in fact, we could even go like this, fill it in, and then unfill it from the background. We really should have brought blocks that we can actually go ahead and remove easily. Okay, if we just go ahead and do something like that. Yeah, okay, so the line goes through there. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. We can easily fix that line situation. Going through like so that'll all fix itself up eventually. Hopefully. Come back here, please, block. Thank you. So the things we have learned today. 1. Do not go out of range of any obstacles. 2. Create can sometimes be rather pissy about where and when you are in accordance to 3. Kelp actually uses a... What does kelp use again? I have forgotten what kelp uses, but it uses something or other. And something or other is rather useful. Oh! That's what it uses. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. Lovely. And then we just need to infill all of this, so we don't need to worry about all of that again. Doop, 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 doop. Perfect. That should fix up this side of things, right? I'm kind of hoping it fixes up this side of things. I'm not seeing any more dribbles. And like location-wise, everything looks fine. Oops. I spoke too soon. Okay, let's just pick up all of this. Because I'm rather hoping that once this side is all hunky-dory and it's starting to pick up stuff, that I won't need it. Or at the very least the water is well away from it. Okay, we got water coming up. Perfect. And then on this side we have water, 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 water. Then we'll just go ahead and... Oh, something like that, right? That seems about right. And then... Perfect. Okay, all of that we need to fill in. Slowly but surely. And I think I'll start just about here. And there. Just sections at a time. Only way you can do it. Patience is a friend. Whoa. Now we have a way out. 2, 3. Maybe we should have brought our hoe. Did we bring our hoe? Did it somehow manage to worm its way into our backpack? No, it did not. Yep. Remove that. Our gardening implement of destruction is nowhere in sight. We must have to regroup. Aha! We have a wayward water bottle. Bottle? Water Ah, and here is another problem. We need to go like... something like... I regret everything and nothing at the same time. On one hand, this is going to look amazing when it's done. On the other hand, this is pain. Alright, we have... Okay. Okay. I see how this is. You know what? Let's just work over here, ignore over there, and we will come back to that at a later date. All we're doing is the same thing. We're just placing down kelp, as sane people are wont to do. We know kelp exists. We like kelp. We appreciate kelp. Kelp is our friend. Everybody likes kelp, right? Wrong. Nobody likes kelp. Kelp is an ugly block. Got that. All we have to do is go ahead and pop that there, and now we get 1 block back. I don't know what I'm going to do with only 1 block, but we'll do something. Maybe something like that. Or we can go like this. Now that we have 2 blocks. 2 whole blocks. Now we can get these 2 blocks. I mean, whoever thought that this... Wait, why is there... Where is the garden? Where? No? Aha! I see you, sir. Wait, we could use all the observers. Technically, we can just go like... Doop, 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 doop. Do that. They'll be the... Like, honestly, the observers are the easiest thing to pick up here. I also don't want them interfering with any of that, so... We will do this with them. And hopefully not have any problems. Because observers. Observers fun. Observers easy. Observers not observing any of my redstone because my redstone be a mess. And now we can actually remove some of these dirt. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Perfect. Easy. Simple. Appreciated. Stop. many keywords, so little time. First observers. We do not need them anymore. In fact, this is the only thing we need them for. There we go, perfect. And I think this is the side completely done. Apart from that little bit, but we'll grab it later. I am still not sure what we actually remove kelp with. It must be the hoe, right? It's a plant. It's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, we can't remove any of these blocks. Oh, we can, however, go. I regret much right now. Okay, what would that be? Something like that, right? That was looking about right to me, right? Surely this is right. If it is not right, I'm dearly departed. We are gathered here today to witness the removal of Sveling's sanity. Yep. It was forewarned that water would be the death of her sanity, but please, do not expect anything else out of it. This is at least a much easier way of removing water than by hand, because honestly, removing it by sponges is just so much easier. Wait, who's shooting me? Why is shooting me? I don't remember installing the rainbow beams. Is that vanilla? I don't remember rainbow shooty shoots being vanilla. Okay, we're just going to have to let this stuck up the rest of it and then see how it goes. I can't think of any other way. So otherwise we're just going to be constantly updating this water, and that is not great. Okay, this one also looks like it's finished. So we can actually remove this wall down one. And whoop. And that'll make our life easier long term. And look at that. Ah. This is great. And then, oh, hi, yep, I exist. So many guardians, so little time. One of this, one of this, one of this. Look, look, look. And we gather this. Okay. Where are we at with the water? I think once... if we put a barrier up here, just a quick dunk once this is all done. Hopefully this won't do its thing. Like, especially at here where there is a gap. I think that'll be good. And I think I will leave you be. We have a... we'll leave you at this. We have a fully drained area that we can go ahead and lose our grabby handle. Where is our grabby handle? Our grabby handle is over there. And if we put our grabby handle on this lovely piece, send that down one more. And with that, I am going to say goodbye. See you later. And have a fun day.